Okay? Listen, ain't nobody finna be wearing no heels to be trying to look cute and stuff. I'm short and I embrace my shortness. What's going on, whiners? I'm sorry for being late. It's been a long, hot day, okay? And then I got stuck on a train earlier. They hit somebody. I think it was a homeless person. Yeah. And then the homeless person got up and walked off, and they was trying to wait for the police to come. I'm on the bright line, you know what I'm saying? Bright line said, all right, let's keep it moving. Choo choo. What's going on, y'all? Y'all ready? I know y'all been waiting all night. Y'all know we got 2 shows, okay? The first show is very heavily censored, okay? Trying to keep my little monetization going that we got going on over here, all right? I got to get my little check. Y'all ain't gonna mess up my check. Then we gonna head over to tashak.com for the uncensored raw version, okay? But for today's show, definitely got Dave Dash, okay? Aaliyah and Jayz. I don't know why they just won't let that little girl rest, all right? Also, Kamala Harris. Please tell me you got Ron DeSantis as well. Link to Kamala Harris, but it's all good. If not, it's cool. We get it, all right? Definitely going to give an update on Carlee Russell. We got Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Nick Cannon and Jessica White, Derek, and he got another Monique. Okay, Jadakiss and Kanye, Kylie Jenner, and then for the app, we got the Dwight Howard stuff. We also got some love and hip-hop stuff. It's a lot going on over there, okay? And so if you want to subscribe to and see the second show, make sure you go to tashaklive.com. All right, you subscribe via the website, and then we'll get to streaming whenever we start that show after this here show, okay? But before we get started, y'all know we got to take some time out to thank our sponsors, whether it's me or anybody else, okay? They the reason why we still able to be here as well as y'all, okay? Even if I ain't have none, I would still be here. Ain't nobody leaving y'all. Ain't nobody leaving y'all, especially over one person. Ain't nobody leaving. What the hell? Man, don't get me started. Do not get me started today. Want me to quit my job? You got to fire me. I ain't going nowhere. Not a goddamn nowhere. As much money as I make these folks right here, that's why they got thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail. What you gonna do if I'm gone? How your checks on YouTube gonna be looking? Don't play with me. Ain't nobody pregnant. Y'all need to stop. Jasmine, give me my wine. They playing with me. Give me my wine. Ain't nobody. I'm trying. I got 10 more days, Jasmine. I am trying to not drink with my friend Jasmine, who, you know, is not drinking. And so I didn't want to entice her with a drink. And so in 10 days, I'm getting fucked up. Ain't nobody pregnant. They probably say she went and got rid of it. Lord Jesus. Ain't nobody, no, ain't nobody did none of that, okay? So listen, shout out to Michelle. Thank you, child, because I sure need it. Please, 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 anything you can give, passing the plate round here, okay? Now, I know I don't look like I need it, but looks can be deceiving. It's like when you got a huge, huge fan base such as we do, people are willing to give you things, okay? Yeah, so listen. All right, somebody said 2 months. Y'all are so mean. That's bad. Y'all gonna make me go get some liposuction. Because y'all keep saying I'm pregnant. I know, and I walk country too. Jasmine be laughing at my walk. Everybody laugh at my walk. Hold on before we get into this show, okay? Chelsea talk about my walk. Jasmine, oh, you talk about my walk too, Slim? I'm from the country, okay? I'm from the country. Give me a purse real quick, Jasmine. Give me a purse. I'm from the country, and when you're from the country, you got a certain walk. First of all, you got a certain walk anyway when you got big titties, okay? When you got big titties, you got to walk with your back. You can't walk like this because then you got back shoulder aches and stuff like this. But when I walk like, this is exactly how I walk. I walk with my stomach out, okay? Jasmine be like, why do you be walking like that? Because I'm somebody mama. I'm somebody auntie. And they need to know when they see a grown-ass woman walk into their facility, how If I walk in like, hey girl, how you doing? No, there's no respect there. But somebody that walk like this and damn near don't cross their legs when they sit down, I'm always ready in case somebody want to jump. I'm already in the stands. You feel me? Just like this. So yes, it does get pregnant because I'm arching my back like this. My auntie did it. My grandmama did it. My great-grandmama did it. Okay? My mother-in-law do it, and she cook like this. She cook just like this. This how she cook. Up, down. Don't be playing with me. Here, take my little purse. That's I'm a grown woman. Nobody trying to walk cute. Y'all be telling me to shave my underarms. They all shaved. I'm just black. I have black hair, and I ain't bleaching nothing. Thank you. I just had to set the tone. I said, how the hell they gonna tell me to shave my underarms? They ain't never seen a black woman with black hair. I have pitch black hair. And they tell me to shave your underarms. They are shaved. Do you see any curly hair? Do you see any hair? No, that is just the hair from the I only can get so close without cutting myself now. You gonna get $2 because the hair looks cute. Thank you, Keisha needed. All right, listen. Now, I hope y'all got y'all tickets to our October 20th show here in Miami. We ready to shut it down. I love that y'all just buying up. We gave y'all just enough time. All right. Like, I love that we're like is it 2/3 sold out? Yes, I love that we're 2/3 sold out. You know what I'm saying? I had to call up the fellow comedians like Miss Lunell. I had to call up Flame Monroe, and I was like, what these shows be looking like? You know what I'm saying? And they gave me the rundown. They was like, girl, you are doing amazing. You know, we can't even do that most nights. What are you talking about? I was like, oh, okay, good. I'm just making sure. So shout out to y'all. Even if it was just 5 of y'all that came out, I'm still going to put it down. I'm still going to shut the house down. Okay? That's just the way it go. Anyway. Okay, listen, I hope y'all got y'all tickets October 20th. If not, you need to go to ticketspice.com/TashaK on stage. All right, we're going to go ahead and show some love to these sponsors, and we get right back. We're going to go ahead and get started with this show. And let me sit my little country ass down, okay? I got to save my energy. I got 2 shows. Let's go. Commercial. Ever since I've had kids, I lose countless hours of sleep trying to keep them safe. And being a parent or caregiver already comes with its own set of fears, and I don't want to add any fears of my child being taken or lost. And that's why I've partnered with Elaine J, who provides a child safety kit for our peace of mind. The child safety kit folds up just like a brochure. It can fit in your glove compartment, wallet, or purse so that caregivers and parents can access information quickly in case their child gets lost or taken. If you notice your child missing, contact authorities immediately and have your child safety kit ready. Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. And we're back. Shout out to my co-host, Teddy. Okay, is the mic good? Because I know y'all saying it's low because I talk loud. So we've been trying to adjust the mic so I don't blow y'all out of y'all headphones and things like that, okay? Now, Kylie Jenner. Yes, sir. Now, the lies they just keep lying. And the problem is, I'm like, how, you know we can tell. We don't have a before and after. That's okay. Jasmine's here. Jasmine, can you please pull up before and after while I explain some things here, okay? Now, last week we had Kim lying, okay, about her Skims brand. Before that we had Kylie lying. Now she out here lying to Jordan, talking about she miss her and things like that. She misses the check. She can't, you know what I'm saying? There's no more drama. There's no more black men around. So now they're going to go after just slandering the black women on the show. And now for her to come out and first of all, who does whole interviews over what they've had done to their face. Out of all the things we can talk about, you got to go to Google. Oh, you got one? Oh, perfect. Yes. Okay. All right, perfect. There she go. We can leave it right there. They can see it. Okay, we leave it right there. Bring it in the center on the other side. Okay? Yeah, not on the other side, like just, beside, like, Nope, other side. We got somebody in training here, okay? So y'all gonna have to bear with me, bear with him too. All right? Now, okay, so Kylie says, you know what, we're going to tell you what she said. Let's go. Where the video at? We'll let her tell you. Better yet,
One of the biggest misconceptions about me is that I was like this insecure child and I got so much surgery to change my whole face, which is false. I've only gotten fillers, and I feel like I don't want that to be a part of my story. I will always want everyone to just love themselves.
It's giving, you know how your mama them be like, do as I say, not as I do. And you don't want that to be your story. But we can't help but make it your story because we're looking at the drastic difference here. And you're claiming it's only fillers. I don't know. I don't know. Even the head shape is different. Do you see how her head is like wide when she pull her head back? You can't can you get a shave? Can you shave your skull down? I think you can shave your skull down because there's no way her face was shaped like a whole mushroom and then the head goes up wide, but here it's more slender. Maybe she did. Slim, you know what, Slim, you may be on to something. He said she got some fillers to level it out. Either way, you mess with your face. Okay, whether you had plastic surgery, whether you had med spa surgery or whatever, you still touched your face, okay? And that is how you lied to us and made a ton of money. So much money, because you knew eventually the trend wasn't going to stay. So you hurry up and sold it off real fast and kept your little money. And now you want everybody to accept you for you. Because you now ready to do that. No, ma'am. Until you accept you for you, we're not accepting it, okay? Go back to who you she probably don't even remember how she looked. She's giving Michael Jackson's daughter, like she's giving one of Michael Jackson's like fake kids. Them children is not Michael Jackson's, okay? Now, I know Michael Jackson got a son, all right. I forgot his name. He's somewhere on social media. Y'all probably know who he is. You know who I'm talking about? No, not Blanket. That's not that man. Baby, y'all need to stop lying. First of all, the Jacksons got very distinct features. You can't make up them Jackson features. She look like she could be one of them Jacksons. Nah, but I'll tell you what his little name is. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you who the little boy name is, okay? Now, we're gonna say alleged, just in case, all right? I wasn't in the bedroom. No. He back here guessing. I'm gonna tell you what his name was, okay? All right. So his name is, hold on for a second. I want y'all to go to his social media. Let's see. All right, hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second, because I wasn't prepared for this wine here I'm about to spill. Now, if you old school, you know this wine. Take her down for a second. We finna do some bonus wine, okay? Hold on. We finna do some bonus wine if you old school, okay? Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. I got the source right here. I got the messages. Okay, so you do know Richard Lawson's first wife was Denise Gordy. Okay, we got that. The source is old school. I get that old school vintage wine too. So you do know Richard Lawson's first wife is Denise Gordy. Barry Gordy's niece, that Marvin Gaye, got pregnant. This is all alleged. I get told everything, okay? Go back to the 1930s. I got wild on Sammy Davis Jr. Listen, Barry Gordy's niece, that's Marvin Gaye, got pregnant when she was 14. Marvin and Berry Gordy's sister Anna raised this child who is now middle age. You know what? Hold on for a second. Wait. I may have to make a phone call. Hold on. Give me, hey, put it on mute. I'ma get y'all this baby. Hold on. Y'all know I got ADD. When something on my mind, I cannot think. I gotta get it. Put me on mute. Let me make a phone call real quick. Let me get this name. Hold on. Hey. Brandon. I'm gonna call you back. I'm live. Bye. Okay. All right. Yes. Brandon Howard. So that's the blanket. The what's the little white girl name? That's Mike. Who parents? Them is not his children. They don't look nothing like none of them Jacksons. But Brandon Howard apparently was the first baby because apparently the lady that he had the baby with took it. Is what they saying. And then they gave the baby to, was it the Gordys? Yeah. It's a whole wine. Let me stop, y'all. It's a whole, so that's, you can look at it and say that's Michael baby. He even gives homage to his daddy, but he just don't say that's like really his daddy, but he is well taken care of. This little boy ain't never worked. You know, he got money, okay? Money. And if y'all was smart, y'all would jump in his DM and get some too, okay? That little boy, you look at Jasmine over there looking at the profile. You looking at Brandon Howard. Is that Michael baby? That Michael baby, okay? Tasha K, no. Y'all want to know something, ask me or ask y'all because you know we from the same. We here. All right. Moving on. That was nice. All right, Jadakiss. Jadakiss says that he's let me get his quote words now, because you know they out here, everybody throwing shade, everybody trying to throw Kanye under the bus. I like that he says he doesn't take advice from broke people. I love it. Just like I can't take advice from rich people because I'm broke. I do the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So, because a rich person, they don't know how to be broke. See, because I came from broke and brokenness, it's easy for me to revert right back. And every time I go back to being broke, sometimes being broke has you slightly broken, and you know how to do what you didn't do the first time better. So it's kind of like if I knew then what I knew now. So when I go back to back then being broke, it's a lot easier for me to maneuver, especially having the gift of gab. You feel me? Now, when I hear people like Jadakiss flying JetBlue with me, and I'm sitting three rows behind him, and he's sitting during the emergency exit, okay? Every time. Say, quote, hold on. Let me get it. And make sure I get it. Y'all know okay, all right. He says he's met five to six different versions of Kanye West. The first four were awesome. Now, he don't know about these last two. That's what he said, okay? Now, according to Daily Loud, he shared his thoughts on Kanye West's evolution, saying that for so many years he was awesome, but now not so much. And during a recent interview on the Adam Freeland show, the Lox rapper was asked if he was familiar with Kanye and Jay-Z's hit song, Brothers in Paris. Iconic song, okay? I may walk out to it on my next show. I don't know. Which was Freeland's clever way of avoiding saying the real title. Yeah, okay. Jada replied saying it was a good song. From there, the hysterical host asked the Yonkers native how Kanye is doing these days, which prompted him to confess that he's dealt with multiple versions of the multi-hyphenate creative over the years, and most recent iterations aren't all of that fun to be around. I've met like 5 to 6 different Kanyes. Kiss said the first 4 were awesome and the last 2 were a little bit, you know. And I just find it funny, like how broke people like me, what, especially if you were able to evolve past being broke. You know, the first and the second time. Because remember, he only had money one time. We're talking about Jadakiss. So he was broke, then he had money, then he broke. Because I know he broke. I was literally just on a JetBlue flight with him. He was in, and he knew it was me too. He had the towel down. I was like, ain't nobody finna ask you for nothing. I don't want nothing from you. Shit, we're in the same row. What you gonna give me? You had no views because they ain't viewing. You need me. I literally, you should have saw him looking at me. He kept looking at me and everything. I'm like, Jada, what you scared? Your baby mama's supposed to come out? What you think they said? You think I'm stalking you or something? Brother, I'm sitting, matter of fact, from the emergency row, I'm sitting like 3-4 rows behind you. You get free juice. I don't. And last time I checked, ain't no first class on JetBlue, and they called out JetBlue members board first. He was the first person to get up there, but then was the furthest to the back. And you got the audacity to speak on $1 billion conversations? You ain't never touched that kind of money before? The man has to evolve. When you making $1 billion, you really have to evolve past yourself. You have to forget who the first Kanye was. Don't even let him in the house. My mama died with Kanye, with a son. The Kanye went with his mama in order to get the kind of money he got now. That's why he got the kind of that's spending the money. It goes hand in hand. You don't see that many black women married to black men that are billionaires like that. It's a certain world they live in. You don't know nothing about that. You don't even go to a dermatologist, sir. You don't have a white woman beside you to make appointments at her med spa that she's spending your $1 billion on to close your craters, to do microneedling and everything. You don't have that. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, hold on. Like, how dare you try to say, oh, the first 4 were awesome, but the last 2, okay, and you haven't even evolved past the second you. You can't make this up. It's always ain't it Ice Cube out here trying to speak on him. I said, Ice Cube, the only thing we want to hear is when the next Friday coming out. That's all. You've been promising us this forever. Y'all leave this man alone. I'm trying to protect Kanye. He gonna come back one day, and he only gonna save those who saved his name. Now, don't get mad at me when he come pay all my lawsuits. It's a method to my madness. Moving on. I may be bleached and evolved past this tashak here. I'll be on my 5th tasha. Right now, I'm on my 2nd. We're going to see what the 3rd look like. So, broke, little bit of money, broke. We're going to see what this next phase is going to look like, okay? Now, Derek from Love After Lockup is finding it hard out here for a pimp, okay? Monique brought him a significant amount of views and money, you know, and just, you know, all around, just people around him. You feel me? So, and since then, you know, it's been a little low over there on that page. It's been a little dry. Nobody's booking for him. Nobody's checking for him. We even did a whole interview with a little girl who's all of like 22 who we got pregnant and threatened to, you know, not take care of the baby if she came to talk to me. So, you know, she said she was going to talk to me and she didn't talk to me and we booked flights. So I talked to her anyway. We got it. And so she's upset about that. I said, business is business. You signed the contract. So, and now I guess after Monique is, you know, his, you know, his thing is up with television, he decides to evolve. So we got Derek, Then we got jail Derek. And then we got TV show Life After Lockup, Love After Lockup Derek. Then we got, and that's Monique Derek. And now we got Bottle Girl Derek, because now he in the clubs doing Bottle Girl appearances and stuff for some money. And then he decided to use his preference, which was the light-skinned women, with he has a look, a type that he says he just, even though he's been with Monique and has learned to develop feelings for this type, but it's still where he comes from, that type will forever live with him. So he tried to make money off that type, but that type don't want to work. That type is a different type of woman. They don't want to work. They want to lay up. They want to get screwed. They want you to go out there and work. But see, this type here, they gotta work. You understand? Things don't come easy for them. Men, money, cars, unless they work. Sometimes they even got to buy the men, right? And so after he saw what his type wasn't able to do versus not his type was able to get done, he decided to revert back, and now he got him a Tubi movie producer. So he done went from television to the whole producer. Yeah. You said somebody, ain't they all bi anyway? How about time she can't pull in a Suge Knight with these guys? I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay? If I book you, especially if I book you on Delta and you decide to miss that flight because he said he wasn't gonna take care of that baby and you were going back to your mammy anyway, absolutely. And so she's a whole Tubi producer, movie producer. Okay, I'm trying to figure, I need to go on one of these Tubi movie sets. I need to see I need to appear in some of these Tubi movies. I'm finna open my whole resume up. I be getting asked to do stuff like that. Y'all gonna see, listen, as desperate as I am not for money, y'all finna see me in a few Tubi movies. This gonna happen, okay? I ain't wearing no wig. Well, if the money's right, I'll put on a wig. I'll put on a wig. Yeah, you talking about not Respucia. Y'all crazy. Yeah, nah, And so the Tubi producer, okay, let me give you a little bit of her background. So, of course, Derek is back to his old ways, you know what I'm saying? In jail, allegedly, he was screwing for protection. And out here, he's still screwing for survival, okay? So, listen. And, okay. So he posts the Tubi producer and says, when I say I like them BBW, this is what I mean. My queen by everything, beautiful, smart, educated, and knows how to keep her king happy. Kingdom come, P.S. She is for me, not for the streets. Now, she looks like Monique with a gastric sleeve. Okay? Just like her. Both of them are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's just Monique got 2 chins. She's got 1. And so, even Monique is in the comments saying he had to go to Tubi for the low budget film since WeTV don't want him no more. Now, he don't want you either because y'all were beating each other is what I heard, okay? And they can't be having having y'all go file a lawsuit alleging that y'all allow, such things to happen on their set, and then y'all gonna end up suing them for things that y'all did to each other because they allowed it, even though it was y'all two that were beating each other. I'm sorry, not beating each other. You was laying on top of him and won't let him, go nowhere. So, yeah. Tubi done bit whole Africa, the Ghana and Nigeria movies. That's all Tubi did, okay? They took the whole blueprint. Everybody, if you a Nollywood fan, you see them same movies on Nollywood, and now America is just not catching up. Moving on. Now, this is funny. Who chose this picture of her? Is this how she really look? Or is this an old picture of her? I thought she was a model. I thought Teddy, I thought Jessica was a model. Is that a woman? No. Let me stop. Who chose this picture? Who did this to this young lady? She looked like Nick Cannon in a wig. Don't she look like Nick Cannon in a wig? In order to keep from looking like Shaq, I gotta put on earrings. No. So apparently this is Jessica White on a bad day. Okay. Now she revealed she wasn't allowed to date other people during the polyamorous relationship with Nick, but says he was. Now, mind you, she says she stayed around 7 years. And all this is only coming out since there is a check involved. Maybe if they give me a check involved, I'll just start screaming. Okay, now the former supermodel Jessica White revealed that she wasn't allowed to date other people while in a polyamorous relationship with Nick Cannon, although he was. White became candid about her previous relationship with Cannon during the latest episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, she spoke to the cast member, Safari. Oh, Lord Jesus, what out of all people? Why Safari about to fuck her? You know he done ran through every Love and Hip Hop. He about to screw her now. He probably already did. Now, she spoke to cast member Safari Samuel saying, I was in an 8-year relationship, so I'm kind of getting out of that, like polyamorous. I wasn't allowed to have other partners, but he was. When Samuels asked if the model, if she was Muslim, she responded, no, I'm just submissive. Now, they don't even know the difference between polygamy and polyamorous. And Muslims don't do polyamorous, okay? And I think she mixed it up too, okay? Because ain't nobody polygamous, ain't nobody polyamorous in a relationship with Nick Cannon. You are a side bitch. Okay, now, she goes on to say, while later revealed to Samuels that Nick Cannon is her ex by showing him a photo of the Love Don't Cost a Thing actor. Not they said Love Don't Cost a Thing. Is that the last? When he did that movie when I was like 12? Not Love Don't Cost a Thing. They just should have said Wildin' Out. Come on now. Everybody know him for Wildin' Out. Listen, okay. All right, now, hold on. Y'all know I'm old, so I need my little glasses. You know how you have to pull it back and stuff. So while she later revealed the same was okay. If you're unaware, White told Page 6 that Cannon was emotionally, I hate that term. Emotionally, you know the word. To her, this has got to be sensitive. I need my check. While they were together, went through an emotionally a relationship, and everybody goes through it. I'm just the first person in Hollywood to talk about it. Ain't there a whole Me Too movement? What is wrong with her? You the first person to talk about on Love and Hip Hop? Love and Hip Hop is not Hollywood. Now, so, oh Lord Jesus, they be getting on my nerve. I don't want to be perfect, she told the entertainment news outlet. The Jasmine brand previously reported that the model had a miscarriage back in 2020 while carrying Nick Cannon's child. Not too long after her miscarriage, White discovered on Instagram that Cannon impregnated another woman while they were together. Now, let's go over the definitions of polyamorous. I just don't understand this. Now, polyamorous is when it's involved with you get to have that person. We basically, we all love each other. So it doesn't matter. I can bring in another person. Right, Jasmine? Okay, so it could be male or female. Okay, so she wasn't in a polyamorous relationship with Nick. Because polyamorous, you would be allowed to bring in other people. And you weren't in a polygamous because he ain't asked you nothing about no marriage. At all. So I'm inclined to think is that you were a 8-year long-term, once a week, maybe twice a month side bitch. Yeah, because he did a lot of rotating, and as many jobs as Nick worked and the children he got, I can't imagine how much time he had to fit you up in there. That's what it was. I think it was the rejection that got to her. Because, you know, when you like, man, I've been around the longest, and then he go out here and have all these babies with these racially ambiguous women, and he just leave me over here and don't come re-impregnate. I think she got mad when he re-impregnated the one that lost that baby. Yeah, I think that hit hard. Like, well, what about me? He was like, you see how my other baby mama acting on social media, the black one? I can't have two of y'all. I can't have two of y'all. Somebody said Bondi Blue in the chat. Shout out to Bondi Blue. Put down the chat, too, because it's a little distracting. See, now I'm trying to socialize with them, and I got to focus on the content. So, yeah, but I just, you know, they just be putting all these terms and words, and I think this is what you were made to believe. But Nick Cannon has always been honest with everybody that's around him. Every single woman that has came out to have a baby with him literally have said the same thing. Nobody has came out saying anything about being a man. And I'm like, how does somebody emotionally do this to you, you know, and be all of this for 8 years, and then you only leave after you have a miscarriage? Why did you stay and get pregnant? And why are you only talking about it for a check? There's a whole Me Too movement that would have loved you for Nick Cannon. You know they trying to find a way to cancel him too. And you could have did it right with them, you know, them people with them hats and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They took him off air. Why you ain't come out there? Cause you knew they wouldn't believe you, child. Cause you be like, you know, you would have needed them other ones that he messing with to come out and say that. Not you. Not you. Moving on. Like shit, I'm gonna move on for her since she won't. Since we got celebrities on here that are over 40, saying happy anniversary to girlfriends and boyfriends. I guess now they got this new marriage thing where married people, and I don't know if they're the first to do it, but let me get it. Let me make sure I'm saying the right thing here, because, you know, they like to sue. So it's always according to. And I don't have royal money. And I don't want to be out on the side of the street with a microphone and a speaker box doing the show. Okay? So let me make sure I get these here words right. So we got Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The royals, according to the News International, we got to make sure we say that. Royal celebrity couple Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are reportedly trying out separation. Now get this. I ain't never heard this. I don't know if they're doing this for a study, for a Harvard study or Yale. I don't know what's going on, okay? And this is the first world that I've ever seen do this. Maybe they doing this just because she black. I don't know. Like, let's see if y'all can survive being separated. It's kind of like what was meant for you, if you leave it and it come back, it was meant to be yours. Okay. Now, Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, have reportedly taken a trial separation. See how this could have been content for that podcast that they fumbled? $25 million. You could have separated from 2 episodes. I'm going to see if I can do this show without you, Prince, okay? And I'm going to see how I hold up. And if we make it back, then guess what? We can keep going forward. But if we don't, it's my show and the divorce. Okay? Now, they go on to say, Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, have reportedly taken a trial separation 4 years into their marriage after recent humiliations and snubs. The comments come as the couple have started losing their multi-million-dollar deals, but were earlier sought out after when they stepped down from the royal duties in 2020. What happens when you got 2 people, they ain't never worked a day in their life? Royal historian Tessa Dunlop said that the Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are finding things tough without having the glamorous life of being a royal to fall back on. Didn't I just say that? I just said that. Why is she taking my words out of my mouth? Now, according to the News International, the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex are not together after nasty fights. See, that's why I didn't want them to sue me, because, you know, they be forever suing publications for saying that they fight it and not being chased down on the road. They keep somebody with court paperwork in that office. Now, they said they are not together caused by months of backlash, business failures, and clashing lifestyles. He needs to go find himself. A trial separation may be the only way they can resolve their differences and go forward stronger than ever, a source split. Okay, their marriage and public image have adversely impacted by the nasty fights with his family and the ongoing feud with their family. The parents of the two are reportedly under tremendous financial pressure to fund their lavish California lifestyle. I mean, living down the street from Oprah, that's a whole different check. The stress coupled with their emotional issues have likely made life a living hell and pushed them into separation, the insider explained. Okay, money do that to people. Money, and you know what else does that to people? When you fall in love for the wrong reasons, you know? Well, you don't know what it is. You don't know why you got married. He tried to be Captain Sable because let me tell you, I talked to this dude, this white dude, right? And we did 2 interviews with him. I didn't do any more interviews with him because the first interview he came on real good. The second interview he came on high. You remember that, Jasmine? He came on pure T high. And I'm like, at this point, you ain't finna make up no allegations on me and have me back in court with you just slurring out things. And I don't know if these facts is true. And then you get to go and say, I was high. No, sir. You gonna get these facts straight. Now, he claims that Meghan had a bit of a reputation before she met Harry. And that's why he fell in love with the pussy. He fell in love with the coochie. Took her home, said, Daddy, look what I found. I've never had anything like this before. They got racy pictures of her, allegedly, of her doing these photo shoots and having these erroneous, exotic affairs with, you know, these photographers, and they have photos of her. Basically, they say she a freak and was down there probably at Freaknik, okay? And Harry was looking for a bit of an excitement. It's like, you know, he's always been the black sheep of the family. And so since he's been the black sheep of the family, he decided to bring home just somebody black, since y'all said I'm the black sheep of the family. Anyway, I might as well just bring home somebody black and just seal the deal. Okay? And he thought, if he brought somebody home black, he didn't know that she wasn't all black. He brought home her daddy. Okay? And not her mama, but her daddy. And so certain things that you think she would be able to withstand, like, because let's be honest, if she was just a tad bit dark, I wish next time I'm going to start having Jasmine darken her photos. Do you think she would allow the royal family to do her the way they doing her right now? Do you think she would allow a trial separation to her husband? He talking about I need space. Space where? The room right there. Do you think she would let bags fall out? Do you think she will fumble $25 million bags from spot? You think she would let these people try you like that? She gonna be like, don't file no lawsuit. I got this. No. We're not snitches over here. Where I'm from, we don't snitch. Running down to the courthouse, you a whole snitch. We don't do that. I'm gonna hit when I see him. I'm gonna address that. Just imagine her just 3 shades darker. Just put my face right there. I'm gonna be looking at her and you're not gonna run. I know you white. And y'all used to running. But we're not doing that today. Now remember, did my ancestors run when y'all was beating us out there while picking cotton? We was out there day after day, sun up to sundown. We didn't run. Okay? We weren't called sissies. We protected our man, protected the slave master that slept with me and my husband. I balanced 2. With 5 children. 5 children that lived in the house and 5 children that lived in the outhouse. That's who he needed to get. I'm just saying, this is not giving what it's supposed to get. And Meghan, like, ain't no way I'm finna let royalty just walk out my door. You ain't going nowhere. We need some space. Take a walk down to Oprah House Ask her to call Deepak to come pray with you, and your ass better be at the house by the time these oxtails be ready, okay? You need to go and get over what you got to get over. I said, well, who does stuff like this? It might be a trial separation. What's a trial separation? Anything supposed to be a pre-trial? Moving on. You can't make this up. Listen, after the break, Carlee Russell, Kamala Harris, Russell Wilson, and Ciara, Future. You can't make this up. And Dame Dash, okay? Aaliyah, talks Aaliyah and Jayz. And of course, after this show, we're going to head over to tashaklive.com with the Dwight Howard fiasco. I've been telling y'all about that man, okay? I've been telling y'all about him. I got friends that I talk to that have been in rendezvous with him, okay? So we're going to discuss all of that and more coming up right after this, all right? Stay tuned. We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to y'all. Better be liking this video. Stay right here. We'll be right back. Let's go. Azrael. Joycelyn. It's just us against the world. You know that, right? And I need y'all to prove your loyalty to me. Everybody has left me, took my money, and now y'all all I got. And so I'm gonna need you to prove your loyalty to me. Will you prove your loyalty to me? Yeah? Okay. When you eat this, you belong to me. Skits like this plus a lot more wine spill live with me on Wine with Tasha K on stage in Miami on October 20th, 2023 at 8 p.m. I better see the winos at the Flamingo Bar Theater. Grab your tickets. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. and seats are first come, first served within your ticket tier. And if you think I cut up on this here internet, you ain't ready for the shit that's about to go down live on stage. Scan the QR code or get your tickets using the link below. The winos are toasting up in Miami. Purchase now. All right, and we're back. Okay, now Chelsea wanted me to say, what is it, Chelsea? You want to come tell them? Okay, what? Go ahead.
There's sponsorship packages.
Okay, she wanted me to say that for the October 20th show, if you are at a business, there are sponsorship packages that you can buy for the show. And if you want information on those sponsorship packages, please feel free to email ads@tashaklive.com. We'll put your logo up. I may wear your stuff, whatever it is, drink your stuff, whatever it is, do your stuff. You just never know, okay? Weed dealers are allowed, okay? All right, put the ticket emoji in the chat if y'all got y'all tickets to the October 20th show. I love that we 2/3 sold out. That's amazing. Like I said, I called up the OGs. I was like, am I doing this wrong? What's going on? They was like, girl, you are killing it. We were out here trying to figure out what you're doing. I'm like, oh my God, that's so amazing. They call up the OGs, the queens of comedy, okay? So listen, we're doing this. I cannot wait to party with y'all in Miami, October 20th, okay? So y'all come on down. I'm coming with me and my country walk. Remember, there's a costume contest as well, okay? So get your tickets now. Worry about your flights and hotels later and stuff, okay? Because October is literally, we chose October. It's the cheapest month to travel in. There's not much going on, and things like that. And it's like right before Christmas and all that stuff. So you get to do you before we all go broke trying to buy Christmas presents, okay? Well, I ain't going broke because I'm already broke. Moving on. Now, this is funny. Now, y'all know I talked about Miss Carlee. I said, y'all leave Carlee alone. Carlee just wanted to see how soon how her man would react, okay, if something were to happen to her, if her family really loved her. Everybody trying to put Carlee in jail, talking about she's an embarrassment to black women and stuff. No, we've seen black women do worse. Sukiana. They are not the same, okay? Now, remember, she did not report her napping. That's a good word instead of me saying that. She did not report her napping. Her parents did. So I think it's her parents that should, because she just probably because they said she went to Target, bought some snacks and everything, left her wig and stuff on the car, and went to a hotel room and chilled out and watched everything that was going down on social media with popcorn and Kit Kat bars. She probably had the white chocolate Kit Kat bars. Those are my favorite, man. I wish I could eat those more, but my waistline said no. Okay. And so she probably had RC sodas and stuff, probably some goody powders. She, you know what I'm saying, checked into a little hotel room and just put her feet up and was on social media the whole weekend while she was taking a trial separation from her family and from her baby daddy and stuff like that. And now the whole world wants to see her charged because she took some me time. Listen, people, listen. Sometimes we do this. Our daddies used to go missing all the time. Our mama them never called the police looking for them because they knew they were coming back in a couple days. Soon as he spent that whole check, because he got paid this Friday, check gonna be gone on Monday. He'll be back. He'll be back after work on Monday. I ain't got to call looking for him. That's what we do sometimes as a people. You know? The girl just wanted some personal time, and I don't blame her. But for the whole world, and I mean, the donations was given back. They had a GoFundMe, the donations was given back. She just wanted to see if she were taken, how the world would react. And she watched all weekend, feet up, on the cell phone, laughing at you. She was laughing at you, people. She said, they really love me. Oh, my God. She was scrolling. She'll probably like it, post from a ghost account the entire time. She probably went down to the racetrack, got some hot dogs, knowing nobody would recognize her without the wig. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never called and said there was no ransom or nothing. Did she ever do that? She never said she was being held ransom or my nappers need this amount of money to let me go. She didn't do anything. She went to the Red Roof Inn and walked home and came home when she ran out of money. Eventually, she knew they were going to track the debit card transactions. Y'all leave Carlee alone. I need... Carlee was up just like this. She get... And I'm telling you, she was watching that, and she was watching her boyfriend. I want to see how he gonna react, what type of post. Oh, he really do love me, so if he do ask me to marry him, I'm gonna do it. But now he done deleted all her pictures on social media. She got him out here looking like a simp. People blaming him for her disappearance. He bad, but he'll be back too next week. He ain't going nowhere. He finna get this clout. Okay? I'm telling y'all, leave Carlee alone. It was all a lie. Y'all leave Carlee alone. Carlee at the house, she good. Her family probably making some potato salad right now, some ribs and chicken. They having a barbecue. They just happy that she's home. And all she had to say was, I just needed a break. That's it. Let me see what they talk about in the comments. I don't think it's a big deal. Y'all better not send my friend to jail. Okay? That's all she could afford. I'm telling when I saw Carlee was at the Red Roof Inn and went and bought some snacks from Target, I said, now, Carlee, you know you should have went to Walmart and got some snacks or to your local 7-Eleven because them Target snacks is overpriced, okay? Period. That way you could have stayed gone a little longer and then your family could have collected the GoFundMe. Listen, this was so embarrassing. No, it was not. No, it was the toddler story though. But she called her mom. Did she call the police and say there was a baby on the side of the road? Maybe she really did.
Yeah, she called 911 first.
Maybe she really did see a baby. Maybe she did. You know, people see things all the time. Jessica White saw that she was in a relationship with Nick Cannon. Told the world. Now, she's saying that's what she saw, but what we see is different. You understand what I'm saying? Listen. Let this girl just get some sleep. She back to work. Do her rounds of interviews for some money, because I know she finna charge. I ain't paying her. I ain't got nothing to give her. So, listen, as soon as they start hollering money, I was supposed to have Jay-Z's son on here. I was like, what you say? I said, nah, I got to go. I ain't got it. Your daddy got it. I ain't got it. Okay? Listen. Thank you so much, Kimberly. I appreciate that $4.99, even though 2 is going to YouTube. But thank you. Appreciate it. All right, moving on. So, Kamala Harris comes for Ron DeSantis. Now, everybody's online in a frenzy, okay? Like they care. Nobody cares. Apparently, she's addressing Ron DeSantis' new Florida school board bill, where he took the history books out of the classroom, because it's something that he struggled debating with back in college with people. They said they used to tear hit the same way Andrew Gillum tore him up, tore his ass up. You know, Andrew Gillum know about tearing some ass up now. So he decided to tear Ron DeSantis a new ass. And Ron said, that's it. Get rid of all that shit on them books. How dare he call me a KKK member? So while the White House has been too busy worried about what's going on over there in Ukraine, they don't forgot to worry about what's in their house. It's kind of like how a lot of people are mad at me that I'm worried about everybody else's household but my own, right? But I get paid to worry about everybody else's household but my own. I don't get paid in my own house. I get paid outside the house. That's how it works. That's how it works for really everybody. And so, but I don't understand. But when you got money going out the house, that's a problem. So when I see the White House people, first of all, when I see they just sent her to the front line to try to check Ron DeSantis over a bill that he has claimed he was going to pass for a very long time. And you know what's funny is he even came for the people with the hats. Yes. He did. He said, take that out too. And they never said nothing. I think because they are the schools, okay? The district my children are in down here, they get all the Jewish holidays off. I said, what? But they got to go to school on during Black History Month. So I was a little taken aback by that. But for Joe Biden to send her, and she don't like Black history either, to check Ron DeSantis, and he like, who gonna check me, boo? Roll this video.
Just yesterday in the state of Florida, they decided middle school students will be taught that enslaved people benefited from slavery. They insult us in an attempt to gaslight us, and we will not stand for it.
Now, she an older woman. I didn't see one wrinkle on her forehead. She did not look angry enough. And then she came out on her pastoral thing, giving Sarah Jakes Roberts, it's not working for me. But I'm like, when she did this video, I'm like, well, what you gonna do about it? I'm like them girls down there in Mississippi. What you gonna do about it? The hell you gonna do about it, little Miss Pretty Lady, huh? You better go back to your daddy. Let us alone down here. You at the White House. What is you gonna do about what Ron DeSantis got going on down here in Florida? I ain't even seen this lady down here in Florida. Remember, you don't even like us. That's why you married to them. You didn't marry the black man that your president locked up for petty weed offenses. You didn't do that. And now you want to come and tell me put the books back in the school, and you done forgot your history too. Girl, don't play with me. Looking like you all concerned. Look at her. She don't even look. She kind of got a smirk on her face a little bit. Play it one more time.
Just yesterday in the state of Florida, they decided middle school students will be taught that enslaved people benefited from slavery. They insult us in an attempt to gaslight us, and we will not stand for it.
They sent her down to the black church to get his speech. And back to the White House you go. We have negotiations. We have bigger things to worry about, like Ukraine. We're trying to put a base over there in that country. Okay? We already got a base here. Let them alone. These are petty minor offenses. Let these little governors deal with that. We got bigger issues to deal with. We need missiles pointing at Russia, okay? Whatever money they need, give it to them. Take it from these student loans, give it to them. I'm moving on. When petty is, it's petty does, okay? Now, did you add the picture of the baby? Now see, Ciara and Russell claim to be Christians. And I thought Christians were supposed to turn the other cheek. Or, when somebody slap you, you don't, what did they say, you don't slap back? I forgot the scripture. Don't get me quoting. I believe in God, but I don't, all the scriptures and stuff, I don't know. I only know, please walk me through the valley of the shadow of death. That's all. And I got that from a Tupac song. So listen, it's a shame because all my daddies and uncles and my pastors, but I never listened to them because they never lived by what they said. So they would be trying to talk to me, and I'd be like, "Who was you talking to? Can y'all big enough? Can y'all get in front of each other and talk to each other? Leave me out of it, please." So, after Russell, after Future decided to diss Russell, and obviously it's a co-parenting situation. It's a blended family issue. He decides to say F. Russell. Now, he didn't put a last name on it. He just said F. Russell. He could have been talking about a quarterback. I mean, not this quarterback, but another quarterback. Okay? He could have been talking about anybody. He could have been talking about Russell Simmons. What if Russell Simmons owed him some money? And then, I'm shocked because Sarah's always talking about my prayer. Right? What my prayer was, y'all supposed to be Christians. You're supposed to turn the other cheek. And then you use this man's son to you say, okay, you mad, Future. You mad. Okay. And then you tell Russell, get the baby, let's go. Get the baby and let's go. Baby, Future, let's go. Get in the car. What are you going to know? Your daddy is here. You're not going to see your daddy is here. I don't ever want to hear you saying that man is your dad. This is your dad. Now, what I need you to do is walk on that field. Don't look back. And let me take this photo here. I said, not they using that baby to weaponize it against Future. What he do to get in it? What did baby do? I didn't know we was throwing kids in the line of combat. Out of all the things you could have said, Ciara, you still ain't told the story about how he dogged you out, okay? You ain't told that story. You could have really used it as an opportunity to really do some damage out here and compare the type of man Future was to what you have. But instead, you told the baby to get in the car, woke him up from his nap. Get in the car, you got to take a picture with your dad. I bet I ever hear you saying that this man's your daddy no more. But mommy, his name's Future. Call him Future. And then you're going to send him the post picture, and then you're going to repost the picture talking about what dad life looks like. I said, that's not very Christ-like. That's not very Christian-like. That ain't how David fought Goliath. Ciara, I didn't know you had it in you. I always knew. Ciara, let me tell you something. Ciara was allegedly loose back in the day. We seen the roster, okay? We seen the caliber of man that she went to, and this is the one she settled with. Not settled down with, but settled with. I mean, she gave everybody else a coochie for free, but made him pay for it and marry it. I said, see how she got more respect for them? Less respect for you? I guarantee if Future wanted her back tomorrow, if Ciara be right down there, are you going to get rid of everybody? Everybody? I know it pisses him off every time he has to watch that body party video how she was dancing. Come on now. I know. He probably asked her to take it down. She was like, baby, but that's one of my highest charting songs. That was the last highest song that I did. I know she missed working with him. Come on now. Using no baby to weaponizing your beefs. Let these grown men figure it out. You ain't got no business in it anyway. And if he was any man, he would tell you to stay out of it. Let me go deal with this man. Obviously, he upset about me being, waking up beside his son every morning because he sleep between us. But listen, You don't let your woman get in there and fight. Nobody Russell, I done lost respect for you, okay? You already pissed me off with that gel on the hair. Moving on. Before we do this right here, don't forget, guys, get your tickets, all right? We're going to be in Miami October 20th, live on stage. Fuckery Friday with me in person. We drinking and we eating Latino food because that's what the venue sells. It's enchiladas and ceviche and things like that, okay? So we're gonna make it the Latino night, okay? What'd you say? They ain't got no wings. All right? Now, hold on for a second. Don't forget, go to ticketspice.com/TashaK on stage. Grab your tickets. Once you grab your tickets, worry about your flights and hotels later, okay? Because like I said, it's cheap to fly to Miami really anytime as long as you book 2 to 3 weeks in advance, okay? You try to get them flights now. I done figured out what the airlines is doing. They're charging more for advance and cheaper the closer you get to the date, okay? I done peeped that. It used to be like that because they done implanted it in your mind, okay? But not anymore. It's all good. You got it? Don't worry about it, okay? The moderators are dropping the link in the chat. And remember, right after this topic here, we're going to head over to TashaKLive.com. We're going to discuss. It's pretty heavy, okay? It is so hard not cursing over here. But I'm going to get used to it because, you know, when opportunity meets preparation, when they want me to do something censored, I'm ready to go. So I'm practicing. How am I doing? Let me see what they talking about in the chat. How am I doing with no cursing? Somebody said no wings. Why y'all always got to eat chicken everywhere y'all go? Tasha, you tripping tonight, but you trying to make your money at any cost. What you talking about? I'm tripping. Yeah, Dwight got to go on the app, y'all. He got to go on the app, okay? We also have a guest that's going to be calling in and things like that. So, Tasha, Jesus would have kept $4 million in your pay. He sure would have, child. I don't know now because Jesus lost everything. Listen, if they crucified Jesus, what makes you think they're going to spare me? They sent him up the mountain with the cross by himself. Okay, y'all send me down there to the courthouse by myself. I ain't seen one wino show at that courthouse to help me carry that. Thank you so much, Nene. Thank you. Chelsea, you got some chicken?
No.
Why do you do that?
Wow.
Why is it when you don't ever offer me no food?
Ain't you vegan, dietarian?
I'm not vegan today.
Vegetarian, divided.
Anyway, she always more harder on women. How am I harder on women? As many men as I got locked up out here in these streets, I ain't never got a woman locked up. Y'all always talking about that. Y'all just want me to be soft. I was just soft on Carlee while y'all was talking about take her to jail. And y'all take her to jail. I'm like, what she need to go to jail for? The girl went to the Red Roof Inn. What she need to go to jail for? I ain't comparing myself to no Jesus. What the hell? Anyway. All right, moving on. So, I'm just trying to figure out. And let me tell y'all something, you know, because I do a lot of evolving. I do a lot of self-reflection. I'm always trying to figure out how to be better, how to look better. Certain things I won't compromise on because what makes me truly me is me, you know. But in order to be successful in life, in all facets of life, and I hate to preach it to y'all right now, y'all have got to evolve. You have got to let things die. Damn. Will you please let Aaliyah rest? Will you let her die? She been dead since I was 19. Okay? Roll this video.
I didn't look at her like that because she was like a tomboy. She was little to me. But then one time she was, I guess we had the same bookkeeper, and I walked past, and the thing about Aaliyah was like every time I saw her, she looked different. So she had different looks every time, and I was like, who the fuck is that? And then I realized it was Aaliyah, and then I just threw my A game, and then, you know, I guess Jay was trying to get at her as well, and I didn't know. And then it got brought up, and I was like, fuck both of y'all. But it never worked out for them, and we were both like trying to get at her. I like kind of eased up, but then we ran into each other. It's a long story.
So you and Jay was both getting at Aaliyah. Obviously,
Everybody was
went
getting
out.
at everybody was getting at Aaliyah, bro.
Right.
She was like, you know, she'll go to dinner with a nigga, but she wasn't gonna just be smashing. So that was like the big deal, like who could get with Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
We all, but like,
Was he bitter?
Obviously. Yeah, he felt the way.
The true reason of Rockefeller's breakup.
But that's everybody knows that shit. Like we were both.
I heard it, but I didn't.
Yeah, but what they be trying to act like he
was.
was like really fucking with. Nah, he was sending flowers and doing all this shit. That nigga, he was courting her. So we were both going hard, and so we ended up in the same house for 4th of July. So we were, for some reason this day.
Wait a minute, you, Jay, and Aaliyah ended up in the same house.
Yeah,
that's funny.
So it was like one day it might lean toward him, and then it would lean toward me. But I was just on fire that week. Like I was just everything I was saying was funny. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and I remember coming downstairs, like, you know, it happened. He was like, like, you know, this is gonna be hard for me, because he was like, because like, you know, his friends were laughing at him and shit.
It's like every interview Dame does is the same information. Who doesn't know that Aaliyah was the love of his life? Who doesn't know that he allowed $1 billion to walk out of the door over a woman who ain't here no more? I heard it was so bad that Dame used to chase after every woman that Jay-Z wanted because he was ugly, that he had to put Beyonce. He had he had restrictions on Beyonce. Men couldn't be around Beyonce, and Beyonce loved that. She loved that fatherly thing because he came in and did what her daddy did. Didn't let no men around her. You know what I'm saying? And he just took over that role. So Beyonce really married her daddy. That's why we still trying to figure out who that little girl was that's sitting on the bench beside Blue eating ice cream. Okay? Miss Tina done taught her how to hide alleged side babies. Okay? Same way she hit them. And they weren't alleged. But listen, I just don't understand. It's like, damn, like it's been 20 plus years. And you're still stuck. Like, don't you got a wife? Like, you got a whole wife at the house. And your wife says she channels Aaliyah just to give you peace. I'll never forget that they did like their own little reality show that he filmed on the Dame Dash Network. And the wife said some really creepy shit. She was just like, yeah, you know, because he loves Aaliyah. And she was such a big part of his life. And he never got over it. I talk to Aaliyah sometimes. I channel her spirit just to calm him down. I said, now what kind of demonic shit? Dang, like Now I'm just like, JC has definitely moved on, moved up. He ain't out here asking for GoFundMe's to fund or Indiegogo to film projects. You took his woman, he took your money. And went and got a bigger woman. Matter of fact, this woman couldn't move unless Aaliyah was gone. Now, I ain't no conspiracy theorist, but everybody say there would be no Beyonce if Aaliyah didn't say she gone. Okay? That's what they say. Now, although I think it was already written when we was born that Beyonce was going to get to where she had to go regardless, but Jay came in and courted Beyonce at 19. As soon as she left her daddy, he stepped right in. She was a child. He grew her up. All she says all the time, he's so smart. He's so kind. Jay, you know she can't talk. She still ain't took no speech therapy. That's why she don't touch you to smile on stage. Yeah. But I'm like, Dame, come on now. At some point, you have got to let go and let God. She ain't coming back, brother. Now, you can go to her, but she's not coming back. And I just find it rather redundant that we just keep going down this road of what shoulda, coulda, and why Rockefeller broke up. And I think it's utterly ridiculous that you allowed a woman to come in between y'all. So guess what? You took his woman. He took your money. Y'all even. Now his woman is, where's yours? You trying to, you got your current wife channeling Aaliyah's spirit with the help of the Hollywood medium. She probably talking like Aaliyah, dressing like her, wearing the same perfume. Like, this is some really crazy shit. Like, dude, if you missing that much, go join. Like, I don't advocate for this. But listen, you can go. But, I mean, to continue to talk about this man ain't did one interview. I think he did one interview about you and he apologized. But he has not spoken on your name ever, but you keep speaking on his name. And I'm glad that he was able to separate from you because some people just don't know how to let shit go. And the company was only going to go as far as that. And the company is still where he left it. And he has since evolved. And you still talking about the same shit from the 90s and 2000s. Dude, we about to be in 2030. The world was supposed to come to an end already. What is you doing? Y'all like my little tattoo eyebrows and everything. I finally did it. It cost an arm and a leg, but thank God she got affirmed. So I got like 9 payments. But listen. Shout out to Chantel's Beauty Lounge. These ain't going nowhere. I ain't never got to arch my eyebrows or fill them in or none of that. I look good. I love them. I was scared because I didn't want my, tattoo eyebrows to look like them Asian women at the nail shops eyebrows and stuff. And, my mother-in-law, she got some, and the lady did her squiggly. And I was like, well, why you letting them do your eyebrows like that? She was like, I didn't know. I was like, well, you could clearly see. When somebody's taking a tattoo pen, going up and down like this, instead of like this, but no, shout out to Chantel's Beauty Lounge, okay, for hooking up my eyebrows. Shout out to the Master Stylist for the hair, okay? Shout out. I love it. And shout out to the winos. I love y'all. Let me see what y'all talk about in the chat. Take Jayz. Take them down. Let me see what they talking about in the chat. Let me see. L.O. Joe Camel for show. You can't use a firm while going through bankruptcy. Says who? Who said that? Who said that? Huh? Y'all be thinking y'all know everything just like y'all said I couldn't file. When they was out here, she can't file. The hell I can't. I ain't got no money. Shit. Yeah, shout out to the Master Stylist. What's some good hangover remedies? I don't know. I don't drink like that. Jasmine, what's some good hangover remedies? Yes, Jasmine, what's some good hangover remedies?
Take some Advil. Eat some ramen.
They said Advil and ramen noodles and a slice of bread and ginger shots and everything, okay? Yes, thank you so much. Y'all so sweet. Is y'all ready to party with me October 20th? I'm sure ready for y'all, okay? We finna shut down Miami. I cannot wait. All right? So listen. Yes, allegedly to everything that I said, okay? Talk about Jay-Z look like a... Ooh, y'all are just harsh, okay? Shout out to Chelsea for dressing you. She didn't dress me today. No, she did not. I did this. The whole look. The only thing I had to do was the hair and eyebrows. I did the makeup. I did the earrings. I bought the dress because she even asked me where I got the dress. I said, I ain't telling you. They said a BC powder. Aaliyah went underground with all the other ones. Y'all are so mean. Tasha, did you get a breast reduction? No, but I was thinking about getting one. For real. Because during that time of the month, these things get huge. Okay, I don't like them. It's annoying. Okay, so I was thinking about going down to a cool B cup. Yes, sir. Do a tour. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Let me get through this little bankruptcy court, and we're gonna be on tour. Okay, we're gonna be on tour, but it won't start till next year. Let me get my little money back up. Who else? The whole on something. Thank you so much. They said coconut water and alkaline. All right, so listen, we're gonna head over to tashaklive.com. Jasmine, what time we gonna go live over there? 9:45. All right. 9:45. Go to tashaklive.com. You subscribe there via the website. Like I said, this Dwight Howard wine is pretty strong. You know, we can't cuss over here, put these type of allegations and stuff over here and things like that in the style. I got to call some people too and see if they willing to, you know, come on air and say some stuff. And, you know, I've been knowing about this for a long time. A long time. This ain't the first lawsuit. Now, even though I got issues with this particular lawsuit, major ones, the other ones were right in line. But this one here, I'm just like, they just trying to get on the, you know, like they was trying to get on this, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get on the check grab. Maybe I should let them be so they can grab some money from me. You know? I need some. All right. Listen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my co-host, Teddy. All right, if you like the video, please subscribe, share, tell a friend. Don't forget to get your tickets October 20th, all right, to see me live on stage in person for Rockery Friday on October 20th in Miami at the Flamingo Bar. Go to ticketspice.com/TashaK. Like I said, 2/3 sold out. We almost there. I love it. I love it. I love it. Second show, and it's going a lot better than the last one because the last one, it was stressful as hell. We did that in 3 weeks. Packed that thing out in 3 weeks. They were talking mess. Got mad talking about, oh, it's empty in here. What empty where? I said, empty where? You's a lie. First person, show up. That's why, let me tell y'all something. Because I didn't say it on the main, on Instagram. I know y'all be mad. Y'all be mad when people got me in the title. But you got to understand, I get checks around here for people. Okay? And in return, it keeps me getting checks. Okay? So don't be mad when they coming up with these. I mean, trust me, I know sometimes people be calling me like, Tasha, you going to jail? What's going on? I'm like, well, where did you hear that? Ain't nobody told me that. One day they had me calling my lawyer. I said, what the hell going on down there? What the hell? Y'all let these people do what they do, okay? Let them do whatever it is they put out about me. Let it go. It helps with the numbers. It helps with everything, okay? It helps that. I'm telling you, PR is expensive. Expensive. They asked me last week. They said, "Do you want to be on the front of Forbes?" I said, "Well, how much? And do you take a firm?" And do you take a firm? They said 12. I said, no. Guys, listen, please, let these people get their checks. It's the end of the month. I think it closes. I don't know when it closes out or whatever, but when the end of the month, it's like the first of the month. They got bills to pay. Let them pay their bills. I talk about people, and then they get on my channel like, what the hell am I doing in Tasha K title? It's a cycle. It's the karma of it all. Okay? But me, I understand my karma. It's good and it's bad sometimes, but for the most part, it's good, okay? And we do a lot of good over here. But sometimes we do bad, and that's just a natural way of life. Sometimes your check's big, sometimes they nice, but you still go to work, okay? Let these people make their videos, please. Don't hate on nobody. I support them all. Different and different, okay? Listen, we're going to head over to TashaKLive.com. If you want to advertise on the platform, please feel free to hit me at ads@TashaKLive.com. That is ads@TashaKLive.com. Also, if you have tips on your favorite celebrities, please feel free to hit me in the Instagram DM. I stay over there. I sleep in the DM, okay? You want to hit me on, I will be right there. Eye emojis. What you got going on? Make sure you got your receipts intact, okay? Also, if you want your story told, maybe you've done something traumatic or gotten over something traumatic, or maybe you've been scammed or whatever, hit me at stories@TashaKLive.com, okay? And then someone will reach out to you if the story is worth pursuing, all right? And also, again, I can't wait to see y'all October 20th. I can't wait to see y'all right now for the second part of the show, okay, on TashaKLive.com. Remember to go to the website. And with that being said, Teddy say bye. Now I got to go. Thank you to my whole team. Bye.